What's going on, everybody? It's CryptoVision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out ORAI per Patreon member request. So if you like today's video, hit that like button, subscribe for more. Let's get into it. So we're looking at ORAI. It's $7 million asset. $7 million asset. So extremely volatile. It hit a high up through here in March 2021, a little bit after the January 2021 pump that most larger cap altcoins, most altcoins started. They started January, they ran through February, March, probably through March, maybe the beginning of April. And since then, it's been correcting. So there's an idea here where, you have this, obviously you have this A wave down through here, coming all the way down. At a first glance, or it's someone that's hasn't been looking at charts, they would think you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're gonna go get up a fifth. But this has been there's no fifth wave, right? There's no fifth wave. You have a 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's no fifth wave. The fourth wave, if so, has taken out the termination point of wave 1, so it's invalidated. So that would not be. So this is more of a correction down through here. So what I'm thinking is you got your A wave through here. Okay, you have a 3 wave move up for your B wave, and this is on the weekly chart, by the way, too. And then you have a 5 wave move down for your C wave. So you got like a 1, 2. You have an A, B, C for your third. You've come up for your fourth, and now you're just drizzling down for your fifth wave. Pardon me. So, in terms of what's going on, there we go. In terms of that, I like that a lot. In terms of that scenario, just because Elliott wave, it doesn't match up with 5 waves up. It doesn't match up with 5 waves up. It's taken out lows already, and this is on the weekly, so you've taken out lows. So even through here, no, you did not take out this low, but you've taken out low, so you're making new lows, new all-time lows, and we're supposedly about to enter a bear market. This actually looks like Jasmy, if I'm being honest. I'm uncovering Jasmy after this. This looks like, I just want to pull this up through here. This looks like Jasmy. This part of Jasmy. This part of Jasmy. You've come up, and then drizzling down, right? And so you need like a 1, 2 setup. That's what it kind of looks like this area through here. It kind of looks like to me Jasmy. That's immediately what I think of. Oh, I have Jasmy right there. I can just bounce back and forth. Nice. Kind of got that M pattern, right? You got like this M pattern, and then like a drizzle down, drizzle, and then you're gonna, I think, it's $7 million. You're gonna have a market maker come in, make a splash, do something crazy, and then you're up and away. I'm going to, like for the Patreon members, I'll be updating this chart as we go, especially once it breaks out. I'm gonna try to find an idea or an area where, we got to find something that makes sense, and I think I'm just going to use that right there, sell side wall, and I'll adjust as we go. I will adjust as we go, and then we got to get this guy right through there. Bada bing. Use something like right there. I kind of like that guy. That's a lot of touch points. I'll probably adjust the top one. Yeah, so I'll adjust the top one as we go, and then I can actually, bada bing. Cool. In terms of the I do like that. So we're oversold. I think, yep, you're oversold. First time ever oversold. A little bit down through here, but never got oversold in this area where it looks pretty similar, where you're just drizzling, drizzle, then move. Same thing, drizzle, move. Not oversold there. You're oversold here. You're oversold here with bullish, momentum on the MACD on the weekly, right? You got to cross above that with some bullish momentum. Does that mean we're going up right now? No, it does not. Not quite yet. But in terms of the Fu Manchu, right, we're starting to see that green. When you start to see that green, typically, right, not all the time, more oftentimes than not, you see a reversal in the next week or two. A green candle here or there. Okay. Remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my ideas. When these are so oversold, I mean, this is the Fu Manchu. It's similar to the MACD. Okay, it's free as well. So Fu Manchu right here. It has both, bearish momentum. It has bullish momentum. It has divergences, right? You see this when two dots connect, that's bullish divergence. Okay, when red dots connect, like up through here, that's bearish divergence. Okay, so you got bearish divergence through here, you have bullish divergence. Nothing really played out, maybe like a little, pardon me, a little. This thing probably went up like 200, 300%, 150%. You have more bullish divergence. Your stochastic on the Fu Manchu is at 0 with green momentum. You're oversold on the weekly. You're starting to have bullish momentum on the MACD. The low could be in. We're going to put some fibs on here. The fact that we have if we think this is the C wave, okay, if we think this is the C wave, we're going to come up through here from the low of the A to the high of the B. Right there. So that 382, we really need to get above that 382. Whoa, that 382, there's no way. Yeah, I'm looking at this 382. It says $13. Whoa, that's insane. That's insane, okay? $13 from 52 cents. I mean, that is the 382. If this thing is going to do anything, I mean, that's insane, okay? That is. But you have this. I mean, I even wanted to choose the 886, but that's not what we use here. It's such a small asset. It's been sold off so much. Your 786 and then your 618. This is insane. A good find, Taco. This is a great find. This thing is highly volatile, but when you're at all-time lows, what was this in November? When you're down probably 98%, something like that, 96%, I think, these are the ones to find, things like this, because this is absolutely insane. Okay, so we're going to add those. And honestly, the $13, these are price targets as well. These aren't just resistance levels. 800%, 1600%, 2400%. If I'm being honest, just a retracement for right now, like that's the price target. I'm gonna add the 886 on here as well. Wait, maybe did I use this bottom one? Did I? Yep, I did. It's just catching me off guard with how high the prices are relative to where it's at right now. But you know what? We move on. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. So we're gonna check the 10-day. We gotta add this onto the dailies and the hourlies. There we go, and we're gonna check this out. A little bit of a lull right now, right? Bitcoin is kind of doing it's entering it's putting a lot of pressure on people, whether it's gonna start the fifth wave move to the downside, or it's still in a 1-2 correction. That's still yet to be seen. In terms of where we're at right now, if we are in a 1-2, A, B, C, or even just a 1-2-3, right? Because it's so drastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're in a fifth. We got to see where we're at for the third. We got to see where we're at. I mean, it does. I mean, it looks ready to rumble. Honestly. The 1618 is at negative. So yeah, we're gonna have to find a different way to find this out. So the 1-2 is at negative. What about this right through here instead? We're going to use this instead. Use a little retracement tool from the one from here to here. That's not going to work. What about from this low to this high? That's not going to work. That's too high. I do like this 1618. We're going to move some stuff around. Bada bing. Okay. And then what about down through here? We're just narrowing things down. That's just not enough. But we'll see if anything lines up. 1618 is at 12 cents. I mean, it lines up. If it does reject here, I could see it going down to 129 because you're right at the top of it. It's got to make a decision. We've seen crypto be at the top of, sell side walls before. We've seen this before with little to no, decisive movements. So, I mean, other than that, that's about as low as it can go, in my opinion. We're gonna move also from here to here. This 382, I like that where that's at, but this 382, I like this right here as well. Okay, we're moving and grooving. We got that 618. We're good to go for that. On the 10-day, indicators are going to be pretty similar, right? You got that bullish momentum. Trying to, I mean, it does look like you're kind of rounding and going flat instead of going sideways and down. Sorry, instead of going down, which is good. Let's head over to the daily. So over to the daily. Let's see. Yeah, this definitely looks like Jasmine. This, this just didn't get as high. Actually, it did. It's just this wick is tripping me out. If it just got a little bit higher, you have like this M pattern, and then just full on trickle mode. Full on trickle mode. Weeding people out, getting people out, driving people crazy. Something like this as of right now. There we go. Use this. We're going to use this. We're going to come down through here. Trying to look up through here. I know the fake outs are in there. It's a $7 million asset. Some earlier wicks. At this point, it's just so, it's just so sold off. But we can just keep going down through here like this. There we go, something like that. Okay. What about down through here? Let's see if we can get another, like something like this is just so sad, right? It looks like it wants to keep tanking. I need to invert this through here, right here. We gotta get this right here. There we go. 618, 35. There we go. Got something right here. Even the 2 is pretty similar to right there. So we're gonna go up to 14 for the 2. Just in case this is because this does look like a 1 2. So you have a 1 2, you have a 3. You kind of have like a like a 4 through here, and then this looks like it wants to keep running up for another 5. And what do we have right down through here? You kind of got like a really ugly 1 2. You have a 3. You need a 4th. Maybe break through, you back test to the 20, then you get a 5th. Because this whole thing doesn't look, it doesn't look ready to reverse yet. It looks like it wants to cool off just a little bit more, then get down. Just a little bit more, down to 35 cents. That's what it looks like. Do we have anything closer? Wait, what about the, I feel like there was something closer. than 348. You know what I mean? I got to get something closer than that. That's way too high. That is way too high. I mean, the 236 is. I mean, it's just so sold off right now. The 31. Yeah, I'm gonna leave 348. I'm gonna find the 786 of this correction into it. We're gonna check this out right through here. We're gonna add this 786 right there. So get above that 786, you're gonna see higher prices. We can actually move this slightly higher right there. There we go. Perfect. So I use the fibs. I use the fibs to guide the ideas, but I'm not just gonna put up fibs and, oh, there it is. That's it. It's got to make sense too. So you come down through here. Maybe you come up, back test, come back down, then you get up through here. Because then you're getting higher lows. This low right here, you really got to take out that one. Sorry, that last high, you got to take out that high. And then this is that next high you got to take out. But taking out this high and then using it as support will stop the down. Because right now it's just leaky. Right now it's kind of just, it's like Jasmine. You need an impulse. Kind of just go sideways and down for a little bit and then up. Right now it's just kind of in a leaky mode. It's like that leaky faucet. It won't stop. You gotta slow the drip. You gotta slow the drain. So that's what I got for ORAI. It is oversold on the daily, extremely oversold on the daily again. Fu Manchu's down at -79. It's all thanks to stablecoin dominance. That thing decided to rip up again. We had the level of, it was on the, it's in the Discord. We had a level on the 10-day we needed to get below. Did not get below it. Just teased us once again. But things are setting up. This needs to get above 82 cents. Right now it's at 50 cents. The way the channel works is, if you're below 1, so we're below 82 and we're above, what is this, 35. So you're right in the middle. Kind of a sketchy place, in my opinion, to look for the asset. Either if I'm looking to invest here, I'm waiting to see if it comes down to here, see how it does here and reacts, or I'm waiting to see how it does it break through, then back test. Okay, that's kind of the idea. So overall, that's what I got for today for ORAI. I thank you for stopping by. I thank you for your time. If you're interested in the free Discord, it's linked in the description below. I also offer a paid Patreon membership where you saw today, where you get to vote Tuesday through Thursday, exclusive videos on Fridays, and then instant and regular chart updates. So thank you for your time. Thank you for stopping by. As always, take it easy. Peace.